So you're thinking about moving to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and Market Common's unique blend of urban living and beachside charm has caught your eye? Well, I definitely don't blame you. Market Common is one of my favorite places here in Myrtle Beach, so much so that is where my fiance and I choose to live. And as someone who lives here, I can tell you that it is truly amazing, but that does not mean it does not have some downsides as well, which is why today I'm going to be going over the top 5 pros and cons of living in the Market Common. Hey, welcome back, and if you're new here, my name is Nick, and on this channel I talk about things to do here in Myrtle Beach. I give tips and advice about the area, and of course I talk about the real estate. So if you're thinking about relocating to the area, then be sure to hit the subscribe button down below and tap the little notification bell while you're at it. This way you can be the first to know about what's going on here in Myrtle Beach. I get calls every single day from people just like you who are moving to the area. So if you ever have any questions or if I can help you find home here at the beach, then I would love to chat with you. You can use the first link down in the description to schedule a call with me. While you're down there, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. It really does help me and the channel out. And let's go ahead and hop into it. Okay, let's go ahead and start with the pros. If you know anything about real estate, then you know it is all about location, 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 which is why pro number 1 for living in Market Common is its location. If you were to pull up Market Common on the map, you would see that it is nearly in the center of the Grand Strand. You can get all the way down to Pawleys Island in just about 40 minutes. If you were heading up to Little River, you can get there in about the same amount of time. And if you wanted to head inland to Conway, it would take you about 30 minutes to do so. Now, being centrally located is great, but it gets even better. The center of Market Common is less than 5 miles from the Myrtle Beach Airport. It is less than 3 miles to public beach access and the Myrtle Beach State Park. And living in any of the Market Common neighborhoods is going to leave you just minutes away from all the great attractions, parks, and restaurants in downtown Market Common. With that being said, pro number 2 is all of the great amenities that Market Common has to offer. Some of the great features of the area include parks, playgrounds, walking trails, ball fields, and a large lake in the center of it all. There are also a variety of shops, restaurants, and entertainment options, including a movie theater, a bowling alley, and so much more. There's seriously so much to do that you never have to leave if you don't want to. That even includes grocery stores, doctor's offices, and dentists. Pro number 3 ties in with all of that, and it is the walkability of Market Common. And I'm going to make up a new word here, I think, and that is the golf cart ability of Market Common. The Market Common is a very walkable community, and there are sidewalks throughout all of the various neighborhoods and commercial spaces. Some of the neighborhoods within Market Common are going to be walking distance to the downtown, such as Sweetgrass Square, the cottages on Farrell Parkway, and some of the various townhome communities, just to name a few. If you live in a neighborhood that is more on the outskirts of Market Common, then you'll be able to take a golf cart to all of these great amenities. Living in any of the Market Common neighborhoods will allow you to golf cart to restaurants, grocery stores, the beach, and even various doctor's appointments like I mentioned in pro number 2. Pro number 4 is access to fun events all year round. From farmers markets and art festivals to 5Ks and holiday celebrations, there are always events happening throughout Market Common. If you like having things to do, then you will love living in the Market Common. Their website always has a list of events that is happening throughout the area. Restaurants are always hosting trivia nights and live music. There are 5K races that happen throughout the year. There are recreational sports leagues at the athletic complex, and even a tree lighting ceremony during the holidays. And the 5th and final pro that I'm going to mention in this video is simply the beauty of the area. If you've ever drove through Market Common, then you know it is extremely well maintained, and if you live here, it makes you feel proud to do so. This one seems simple, but it is extremely underrated. Driving into a beautiful area and loving where you live just makes you happy. Now, as I mentioned earlier, no matter how great a place, there's still going to be some cons, so let's hop into those. Con number 1 is going to be smaller yards on average than other communities along the Grand Strand. The Market Common is a popular place to live, and it's designed as more of an urban environment, so lot sizes are going to be smaller and homes closer together. The neighborhoods closer to the center of Market Common, like Sweetgrass Square that I mentioned earlier, are going to have it the worst. But hey, if you don't want to take care of your yard, then you're absolutely going to love it. Con number 2 is going to be the higher cost of living. The Market Common is known for being more of an upscale community, and as a result, the cost of living is going to be a little bit higher on average than other areas in Myrtle Beach. This includes things like housing, dining, and shopping. Let's take housing, for example, since this is a real estate channel. In the last 6 months, the median sales price for single-family homes in the Market Common area was about $475,000, whereas the median sales price across the entire Grand Strand for single-family homes in that same 6 months was just $385,000. Con number 3 is higher property taxes. The Market Common is located within the city of Myrtle Beach limits, which means each year you're going to have to pay your city property taxes. For a $500,000 house that is your primary residence, you can expect to pay an additional $300 to $400 a year compared to the same home that sits outside of city limits. There are some perks to this, however. For example, you can get a pass to park in any of the city Myrtle Beach paid parking lots for free when you live within city limits. Con number 4 is going to be the limited amount of parking in downtown Market Common. Now, this is going to be less of an issue for those neighborhoods on the outskirts of Market Common, but can still pose a challenge if you're planning to visit any restaurants or shops during an event or even just during the busy time of the year. For example, we used to live in an apartment above the shops before we bought our home, and whenever I would get home from work during an event, or again, even just during the busy time of the year, maybe on a Friday evening or a Saturday, I would have to go all the way to the very top of the parking garage before I could find a spot or two to sneak into. Now, this isn't the biggest issue in the world, but the inconvenience can start to get annoying if that's your home. Con number 5 is going to be the traffic, crowds, and noise that can occur from time to time. As mentioned earlier, Market Common is a lively community that often has different events and activities happening. Overall, it is great to have these events close by, but as with the parking, can also cause a bit of an inconvenience if you're not partaking in the events yourself. All in all, I think the pros of living in Market Common greatly outweigh the cons, which is why I choose to live here myself. But hey, you might not think the same, so let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. Either way, I hope this video helped you get a better understanding of what it's like living in the Market Common. If it did, I'd appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up button down below, as it really does help the channel out. And while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe as well so you don't miss more videos like this one in the future. And if you're ready to make your move to Myrtle Beach, then I would love to chat with you. You can use the first link down in the description to schedule a call with me. I am looking forward to speaking with you. I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.